Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all our nurses right here. I am Rachel Oastro, no, marketing specialist of Town Kids, and we are back at it again with another interview. At ngayon po kasama ko rito ngayon, no, si Miss Rona Remo, a nurse from Town Kids. Hello, ma'am, Miss Rona.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are.
Kamusta naman po kayo, ma'am?
Okay naman, wala pang tulog.
Alam, ma'am,
Galing
nako.
kasi ako sa shift.
Mm, nako, after this niyan talaga, ma'am, good sleep na po after this.
Yes, that's so true.
Ito po muna yung unahin natin, ma'am, no, since a lot of our viewers right here, audience right here, ma'am, talaga pong inaabangan ang video na to. So, thank you so much, ma'am, for accepting this invite. And we know marami rin pong matututunan ng mga nurses natin who's viewing today. And with that, ma'am, hindi ko na po patatagalin pa, no? Ma'am, can you please take us back, no, to who you were before Town Kids, ma'am, and share nyo lang po yung journey nyo, ma'am, transforming your career and your purpose.
My life before town.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, career-wise. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Um, I don't have any experience as a nurse. Um, that's one of the reasons um I applied in town. So yung no experience needed. Um, because I finished nursing during the time that there was an oversupply of nurses na parang ikaw pa yung magbabayad sa hospitals for you to get an experience. So
Mm-hmm.
because of that, I need to shift my career. Um, I went into uh, I went working in a school in a university, and then I got engaged in training, and then eventually I got engaged in having a small business. So that's what I've been doing before town, before practicing as a nurse
Mm-hmm.
there.
And
Ang layo, di ba?
you don't have any experience pala, ma'am, in the hospital, ma'am, or your nursing before Town Kids, ma'am.
Wala. It was really from the nursing school. So that's it.
And with this, ma'am, do you remember, ma'am, the moment nung nakita Kids ka na, ma'am, nalaman mo na you have your visa na, hala, um, yung transition ko, paano to? What did that moment mean to you, ma'am? And to the dreams na, hala, magiging nurse na ako after this.
I was so scared. Parang the reality of it coming to me was parang ito na to, totoo na. Parang magpa-practice ka na as a nurse from not having an experience to working as one. And then suddenly it will hit you, and then it gave me a lot of anxiety. Kaya ko ba yun? Especially iba yung iba yung nursing here in the US na talagang yung lisensya mo nakataya. Di ba? Pwede kang makasuhan, may mga lawsuit and everything. So it gave me a scare. But that scare also is the one that prepared me in a way na, okay, so if this is my problem, how will I address it? So on my own while waiting, kasi um, alam ko na current, I
Mm.
also sought my own training in a way to refresh myself. And even during the time that we were waiting to be current. Kasi meron din namang training sit down, 'di ba, yung online. And then other than that, I try to prepare myself as much as I can. Kaya lang syempre, iba din yung feeling na parang, oh, current na. Parang ito na to, totoo na. Ganyan. So, yun. Mental preparation also um, for a job that I'm gonna have when I get here. And now I'm here.
Parang yung kaba, ma'am, iba no? Kapag andyan na yung, ano mo yung visa, most importantly, no? And that's
Mhm.
in terms naman, ma'am, of your preparation, ma'am. Can you tell us how did the support and preparation you received, ma'am, help you find your confidence, ma'am, in yourself? Especially, ma'am, na, ayun nga, wala tayong experience before, and to the training that you will have during, and to the first days caring, ma'am, for the patients abroad.
Mhm. Kasi nandiyan pa lang ako sa Philippines, na-meet ko na si ano eh, si Miss Jazz.
Mm.
So, it so happened that during the time that I'm gonna be deployed, umuwi din pala siya sa Philippines. And
Mm.
then I messaged her and then we met. So, after talking to her, I got reassured na, hindi, kaya mo yun. Parang, train naman. Oh, so, I hold on to that. After all, nandito na ako eh, di ba? Parang ngayon ka pa ba mawawalan ng loob? Ito na oh, hawak kamay mo na. Di ba? Aatras ka pa ba? Parang gano'n. So you just really have to take courage. I think fear is something that's very natural for everybody. Um, but if you will hold on to that fear and then not move forward, then nothing will happen. You have to find that courage to pursue a dream, 'di ba? Parang I had it before na parang circumstances before didn't permit me to pursue it, and then opportunities came. So we've got to really find that courage to continue. After all, being courageous doesn't mean naman na wala kang takot eh. Being courageous means you have the fear, but you would also have that um, enough will to go through what you got to go through, even though you're afraid. So
I
there.
I agree with that, ma'am, no? Talagang, if just have faith, no, na talagang
Mm, that's so
do it,
true.
do it and pray for it talagang, and God will do the rest for you, ma'am. But, pero ma'am, in moments po na nagkakaroon tayo ng doubts, no, difficulties or overwhelming moments, ma'am, how did Town Kids show up for you po?
Mm, whenever, kasi at work, whenever you have doubts in terms of what you're gonna do, meron kasing messenger yung patient na assigned sa'yo. So
Mm.
if you have questions, you don't know what to do, you just message there. For sure, somebody will reply back to help you out. And then if you reach out to your case manager, they would also help you on. Tsaka ano, si Miss Jazz, madalas ko siya, nung bago ako, as in nung, kahit hindi siya yung case manager ko, madaming beses ko siyang nabulabog kung anong gagawin ko, ganyan, ganyan. And they were there, supportive naman. I mean, this, I'm talking on the basis of my own experience. Um, I don't know what other people experiences are, but maybe it's the same, maybe a little different because our journeys are all unique, right? So this is mine. So yung sa mga future, that's gonna be theirs. So it's something that they will discover themselves too. So
Mm.
there.
And in terms naman, ma'am, of a moment with your patient, ma'am, can you share a moment with us po, with your patient that touched your heart, and you reminded kung bakit niyo po pinili si Town Kids in the first place?
You know, the setup of a one-on-one could be something, ano ba? There will always be pros and cons with everything. Working in a hospital, working at town with a one-on-one patient, lahat yan may pros and cons, diba? If you're gonna think of our setup in town, it's a one-on-one care. You're gonna think, wala kang, hindi ka gaya ng hospital, pag meron kang question, easily you can grab another nurse and ask, diba? You don't have that. But
Mm.
what we have is the GC, at least. You would still have somebody to be with you in a way. Um, but I think one of the pros for me in terms of working in this kind of setup is the relationship you build. And the longer you work for a particular client, the longer you work with them, the easier your tasks become. Parang pupunta ka na lang dun, parang normal, na parang hindi mo na masyadong, hindi sa hindi mo iisipin, iisipin mo for sure. Kasi on a day-to-day basis, hindi mo alam kung anong mangyayari sa kanya eh. 'Di ba? I mean, relatively, our patients are stable. But of course, they will also have days that are not so good. Na parang, oh, may sakit. Ay, nagdidesat. Naku, kailangan mong isaction or whatever. Kailangan kang gawing intervention. So, there. But because you've worked with them for quite some time, you get to be familiar with their case. You get to handle them better. So in time, it becomes easier. So yung una, na nawiwindang ka sa dami ng gamot, yung mga sumunod, memorize mo na. Memorize mo na lahat ng gamot niya. Anong oras magbibigay, itong gamot na to. Alam mo na. Parang, oh, kapag may movement siyang ganito, ito yung ibig sabihin yan. So, mas nabibigay mo yung care that she or he needs. And then, she or he, or your patient, would have a better quality of life because of that care that you provide. Yun, as you get to know the patient itself. So, there. Tsaka
Mm.
fulfilling. Yung nararamdaman mo na rin na member ka nung family. Ganyan na, nag-uusap na rin kayo ng things about what's happening in your lives. You share personal stories. So it goes beyond, the relationship goes beyond client, patient, nurse. It goes beyond that. You become part of that family. Yun. Ako personally, yung regular patient ko, parang mga anak ko na yung mga inaalagaan ko. Di ba? Parang gano'n na you get attached with them. Pag nakikita mo yung progress nila, you feel that happiness too. So, that's very motivating in a way. Ako kasi yung meron akong regular client, we go to school. Tapos um, makikita mo yung progress na, oh my, meron na siyang bagong way para makausap siya. It gives you that sense of happiness for them. Na parang, wow, possible pala to. Parang, you see miracles on a daily basis. Parang ganyan siya. So, there.
Actually, marami nga pong nurse talaga, ma'am, si Town Kids na, ayun po, napapamahal na kumbaga 'no, sa patient nila and sa araw-araw po na nakakasama nila yung patient 'no, parang anak na nila si patient and happy sila sa lahat ng milestones 'no, na naa-achieve ni patient, ma'am. And kung kayo po, ma'am, yung tatanungin niyo ngayon, if your patient could see you now 'no, and hear this story, ma'am, what would you want them to know about how much they change your life?
A lot. A lot also. If I have helped them, they've helped me too. You know, when you are exposed to the kind of um, care they need, you also become more grateful. You also become more appreciative of what you have. Um, yung mga anak ko makukulit, sobrang makukulit. Parang, ah, maiinis ka, di ba? Parang ganyan. Parang, ano ba? Ganyan. But with the exposure that you have working with these families, then you get to see you are still, we are, makulit ka, oo, but we are blessed. We don't have, we're not in that situation that you would need a nursing care at home. You get to see things um, more positively in a way. You become more grateful. It opens your mind. Um, I don't know. Depende din kasi yan sa tao di ba? But it's also a person's personal mindset of how will you
Mm.
look into certain things. What kind of lens will you look when you go out there in the world? So it depends per person. That's why I was saying earlier, this is me. I don't know others. Because for me, hindi naman ako nagtatrabaho para lang kumita. Because if it's only like that, if that's the only goal that you would have in your mind, it would it will meron siyang dead end, or I don't know how will I describe it, but it's gonna be like, um ano bang sasabihin ko? Ano bang tamang word for that? But if you're gonna look at it at just that level, of course, we're all practical. We need to work because we also need to earn a living. But if you would also look at our profession, providing this care on a higher level, not what we do isn't just a living, but a purpose, but it's like a mission to be of help to other people, then it gives what you do more meaning. Then it will give you more motivation to show up for the families. Na kahit snowstorm, pupuntahan mo sila because you know they need you. Ganon.
Kumbaga, ma'am, there's a big difference, ma'am. You're telling us the big difference between loving what you do and doing it for the sake of doing it, ma'am, no? Talagang
Yeah. Oh,
mas magtatagal ka po talaga sa isang work if you have the passion in your work din, ma'am, no?
yeah. Iba din kasi yung perspective ko when I look at work. Hindi ko kasi tinitignan yung work ng trabaho lang. I don't look at it that way. Work for me is um something that I can offer. If there's certain things that I pray for, I think of it like I'm gonna do this work well and offer this work for a particular intention. And then if I do that, I don't know if other people, maybe if they can do that too, they'll find more meaning with what they do. But if you get to look at it that way, parang yung menial things, kung no matter what actually, kahit gaano ka simple or kahit gaano ka complex, yung ginagawa mo. But if you would have that kind of thinking about certain things, then it elevates, for me parang it elevates your work to something not just work, but something that's a higher purpose, a higher meaning. Na, di ba gano'n naman, minsan pag nagdadasal tayo, oh, magsasakripisyo ako, ganito, di ba? Parang, o kunyari, gusto mong magkaroon ng magandang katawan, ganyan. O di ka kakain, you'll do all sacrifices and all that. Di ba? But this time, I look at it in that field of work. So this is what I do right now. So I would like to do this very well, the best that I can, and offer it up. So it gives me a sense of purpose to continue what I do. And then at the same time, nagagawa mo yung trabaho mo ng tama. There. Did I make sense? I don't
Yes,
know.
ma'am. Yes, and I actually believe, ma'am, a lot of our viewers right now and nagre-relate din po sa sinasabi niya because most Filipinos talaga, ma'am, ganito eh, mga hard workers, no, 'di ba, ma'am, sobrang dedicated sa work and ang kinagandahan niyan, an advantage to that is at the end of the day, it's very fulfilling, no? Nag-work
That's
ka,
true.
lalo na ma'am in your field, no, may natulungan po tayo, may bata po tayong napagaan ng loob, no, napasaya.
Mhm.
And it's very rewarding, ma'am, na you are doing your work, you're doing good at your job, no? And may family po tayong natutulungan. And speaking of family, ma'am, when do you think when you think about your family, ma'am, and your future today, what
Mhm.
emotions come to mind po? Knowing na, ay, nandito na ako. How far you've come.
I'm, I'm happy. Sana happy din sila. No, but we are all in a period of adjustment. And each person also adjusts differently. Diba? I am adjusting differently than the rest of my family. Um, Iba-iba kasi yun eh. Kasi iba-iba talaga tayo ng journey. But I'm
Mm.
happy that we're all here and that I am able to give them the opportunity of what the life that we have here can bring them. After all, for sure, lahat naman ng magulang, kung dun sa mga married na merong family, for sure, ang motivation niyan to come here to work is for your family. So, yun.
Kumbaga, ma'am, everything you do is for them as well.
Yes, yes. It's also all for them. Ganun naman yung role natin, di ba? So, para kang ano, hitting two birds with one stone.
Mm.
You help others, you help your own family too. So,
I agree with
there.
that, ma'am. And for everyone, ma'am, lalo-lalo na po sa mga nurses right now who are doubting, hesitant, ma'am, unsure, afraid of taking the steps, ma'am, to their American dreams. Meron po ba kayong message to them?
Go for it. Yun lang. Um, Fear is something that's normal and natural, but it's not something that should hold you back. Um, Ako din, ang dami ko noon. Kung alam mo lang, kung alam lang nila, di ba? Ang dami, promise, ang dami ko niyan. Ang dami kong takot, ang dami kong alinlangan. But, yun eh, it's really a mindset that you have to condition yourself. That you have to really think, bakit ko ba ito gagawin? Bakit ko ba ito gusto? Ano bang purpose ko? Because if you have all of those in your head, if you have all of those arranged in your head on why you're doing certain things, and your purpose is clear on why you want to do certain things, it will keep you grounded and it will guide you. So dapat din, alam mo yung values mo na ano yung kaya mong i-trade, ano yung kaya mong hindi. Yung it's nice to be going with the flow, but you go with the flow with a certain structure. Because if you don't have that, you can easily be lost. Lalo na pagdating dito sa Amerika, grabe, parang ang daming open, 'di ba? But if you have a structure, your values are there in place, naka-check, alam mo yung priorities mo, um, alam mo yung mga possible na magiging setbacks mo, then you become more aware of it, that when it happens to you, you'll be able to address it. Yeah. Siyempre hindi naman tayo 100% predictable na yun yung mangyayari sa'yo, di ba? You don't know what can happen when you get here. But at least you are somehow prepared of what could come.
That's a very
Yeah.
good answer, ma'am, no? Kumbaga, focus lang. Focus on your
Mhm.
goals. Parang ganun ko siya nakita, ma'am. You need to track yourself then from time to time. Syempre, para alam mo rin, ma'am,
Yes.
no, kung ano yung gagawin mo next step after this. Once you achieve a goal, what what are your next goals? Kumbaga
Mhm.
para mag ano rin tayo, maging successful and mas maging fulfilling po yung ating days in the US most especially, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing that wonderful answer with us. And actually, ma'am, no, we are nearing the end of this interview, ma'am. For my last question, ma'am, I'd like you to have, if you have any shout outs that you want, ma'am, sa family mo in the Philippines, no, or in your family there in the US, ma'am, meron po ba kayong mga messages?
Oh, yes. I would like to thank my family because without them, kasi your family, Philippines man yan, or yung mga nandito sa iba na merong mga relatives here who's helping them. Thankful talaga because without those support also, um, it would be much difficult. But kakayanin, 'di ba? Parang let's go for it. So thank you. And I also like to thank for my co-nurses that I work with. yung mga nakakausap ko, yung mga nakilala mo kasi nakapalitan mo ng shift. Their experiences are also very valuable insights, learning points. It broadens your perspective. So there.
Thank you. And I believe, ma'am, they're very grateful as well then, ma'am, no, na you are also there in the US to help them po. Lalo na yung mga, ayun, yung mga nurses din po dyan, no, na nangangailangan din ng some support, no, with their concerns. I believe, ma'am, lahat po ng Filipino nurses, talagang nagtutulungan po. Tama ba, ma'am? In the US.
Mm. Oo naman, nagtutulungan naman generally, pero siyempre meron iba-iba talaga. At saka parang kahit naman saan ka pumunta, I mean, kay town, sa labas ng town, sa hospital, anywhere, there will always be people who are gonna make your life miserable or gonna make your life easy. So how will you cope with those situations will always be dependent on you. You're the one who's always going to be in control. You're the one who's always be in control with how you'll react to certain things or how you'll deal with certain things that will happen to you. Doon.
That's a very good answer, ma'am. Thank you so much for that answer. And with this, ma'am, last na po, no? Ma'am, do you recommend town kids to other nurses out there, ma'am? Most especially nurses who are watching right now.
Yes, they can try. They can explore this opportunity that's open for them. So go.
Thank you so much. And with that, everyone, this has been Rachel Hastro, ma'am. Thank you so much again, Miss Rona Remo. Ayan, for another interview with us. And thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your stories, ma'am, your memories, and those wonderful insights with us here today. Again, thank you so much, everyone. And to all
All
our
right.
nurses right here, kita-kits po ulit tayo sa ating next interview here in Town Kids. Bye po, everyone, and thank you so much. Thank you, Ma'am
Bye. Thank
Remo.
you. Bye-bye.